All right. Oh, yeah, let's go. All right, we are live on YouTube today. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. We're going to be live on YouTube today. And we are going to continue our journey. Actually, let's go live on Twitch also. Let's see if the Twitch output works. Okay, it says it works. We're going to go live on YouTube and Twitch today. Still no viewers on YouTube. I wouldn't expect anybody will join today. We'll see how this goes. But the whole point of this stream is for me to continue my coding journey. I am doing a virtual hackathon. And I'm going to try and get this app up and running. So, let's get it. Alright. Real quick, how do I share this link? Nice. This is how you share the link. Let's send it off. Great. It says upcoming. Ideally, that is not upcoming. It's actually live. Let me tweet this out also. Where else should I post it? I can do it on LinkedIn. Streaming on YouTube today since X video broadcast is rugging. Okay, great. So now that's streaming. I wonder if in there I can see the actual stream. Alright, let's see. I don't want to get this whole thing overboarded here because I have Replit, YouTube, OBS. That's streaming. I wonder if in there I can see the actual stream working. Right, let's see. One person watching. That is me. Whole thing overboarded for the video. That have Replit, YouTube, OBS. That's streaming. Alright. Okay, let's get after it. So, if you haven't joined this before, which you haven't because this is my first YouTube stream, I am a non-developer learning to code, and I have just been really fascinated with all these like no-code, low-code kind of tools that have been coming out, and I wanted to learn for myself how all this stuff works, and I want to build apps for myself and for other people. And I figured, why not do it and live stream the whole process? So the last couple days I did a live stream on X, formerly Twitter. Today, and I mean every day going forward, I'm going to be doing a live stream on YouTube and on Twitch. I mean, I think I'm streaming on Twitch already. I got this Atom multi-stream plugin for OBS, and I think it lets me stream in multiple places at once. So that would be really ideal if I can do that. If I can stream on X and YouTube at the same time, that would be fantastic. So let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be building the app, but in addition to building the app, I'm going to go through my 100 days of coding. So Replit has their like 100 days of learning to code, and yeah, I just want to do that. So everything is like 20-25 minutes. Continue day 3. I mean, I have gone through the journey of learning to program like 20 times now, and I've never completed it. So that's to say, I know the very basics quite well, but I don't know anything from like intermediate work onwards. So I'm gonna go through this. So theoretically, right, the way I want this to work is, after 100 days, I'm gonna be learning this stuff. I'm gonna be deploying apps, and I'm gonna have like 100 1 to 2 hour live streams where I'm just learning the code and building apps, all in Replit or all in, I don't know. Maybe I'll go into VS Code at some point, but just all right here. So you could basically come in afterwards and watch my 200 hours of streaming and be like learn all this stuff yourself. So that's the idea. I'm on day 3 of Replit, 100 days of coding. So let's just go through it. I mean, concatenate, like if you know anything about programming, this is just adding two things together. It's quite easy. Yeah, big word. All it means is combine text. Remember, text is called a string, variables together into sentences. Alright, whatever. You can make your output and your input look super pretty now. Okay, copy the code below into main.py and run it, see what it does. Okay, I don't know what this is. Let me delete all this. Let me copy this, and then we'll try and figure out what it is. Okay, my name equals input, what's your name? So it's going to ask me my name. My lunch equals input, what are you having for lunch? Okay, print my name, comma, is going to be chowing down on my lunch very soon. So it should say, my name, Karan, I'm going to be eating, what did I eat for lunch? I had some, paneer scramble, paneer. Okay, I'm gonna be having some paneer very soon. Alright, cool. How did it work? Print has a superpower. We can give it many things to output. Cool. Let's go big. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Enter a prompt to generate code. Okay. Input, give me a number. Input, give me a collective noun for a group of things. Okay. Give me a weird or wacky thing. Okay. Print, no, I don't think that number is a group plus of thing. That's just odd. This is kind of weird. This is like a kid's riddle or something. I don't quite know what's going on. But what it's basically saying is you can put a string and then a variable and then a string and then a variable and a string, variable string, and it should work. 12. Collective noun for a group of things. I just don't know what that means. Like a collective noun for a group of things. Like a bunch of things are big. Like, what are you asking for? Rock. Sure. No, I don't think that 12 is a big of rock. That's just odd. Okay, cool, nice. Common errors. Firstly, any code. Copy each code snippet below. Alright, let's see what happens here. Your name equals input blank. What year equals input? What year is it? Print your name. Okay, so there's no plus signs here, right? So it's gonna give me the error. So I just put a plus sign here. Put a plus sign here. It should run. Okay, boom. Okay, cool. This code would actually run. Alright, oops. Your name equals input name. What year equals input? What year is it? Print your name, comma, thinks it is, comma, what year. Okay, so here, everything is inside parentheses, right? So it's it's not going to take any of my input and do anything with it. It's just going to say your name every single time, right? So I need to put some parentheses in there. Parentheses in there. There we go. Oh no, I did them backwards. Whoopsies. Okay, now let's run this. Yep, there we go. Now it runs. Cool. Fix my code. Firstly, any other code. Copy this snippet below. Okay. Print your song generator. Print. You'll be asked a bunch of questions. I'll make another song copyright free. Print a blank line. Print input or person equals input. Okay. Thing equals input. What they did. Place equals input. What they place. Rhyme. Okay. There was a person called blank who did something cool like thing at the wonderful place where you'll find me. Rhyme. All right. Cool. Great. Line too long. Okay. Let's see what errors occur. Off the top, I actually can't think of the errors. Oh, okay, there's a missing comma. Alright, well that's one. There's a missing comma here. Okay, that's one. Okay, so those are two. Let's see what happens here. Name a person or song. Name a thing they did. Okay, name is not defined. Okay, name. Oh, yeah. Duh. There's a person called person. Duh. Okay, now let's run it. There was a person called GFG who did something cool like GDFG at the wonderful DFG where you'll find me. GDFG. Alright, perfect. Hey, that was a pretty good pronunciation by me, I will say. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's keep going. Ultimate wacky recipe maker. Create these as a variable. Type of food, type of plant, method of cooking, word to describe burned food, a household item. Output a nice looking recipe that concatenates a dish in this format. Okay. Example, no picking the solution yet. Okay. Food equals input. Name of food. Alright. So just copy paste that in there. Plant equals input name of plant. Nice, thank you. Method equals boom. Burned equals boom. Item equals boom. Print menu boom. Okay, so it did the whole thing for me, which is like, I don't know what the point of that is. I guess it just wants to see if you can do the first line. I mean, let's see, name of food, Mac. Okay, so this is not the cleanest thing. Like, I should have done colon space blah colon space colon space colon space. This is the thing that I've hated about programming forever, which is that all these like little things matter, and it's just so annoying to type them out. Like just every time you just gotta type them out. Cool. So we have FD mac and cheese with FDSF DS on a bed of SD. Perfect. Great. Alright, so you created your third project. Nice. Alright, cool. So this is what we have. Boom. Cool. So, mark this lesson as complete. We're done. Alright, great. We finished day 3. Now back to the Learning Hub. Print in color. We will not do this today. Today, we're going to do something more fun. We are going to create a new REPL. And we're going to create with Replit agent. Let me introduce the hackathon idea here. Okay, so this guy, Riley Brown, he tweeted out, okay, let's build Flash Hackathon announcing the Composathon. Who can build the best web app using AI to write the code? Submission. Create your own web app using AI tools. I'm using Cursor plus Replit. Deploy it and provide a working link. Make a 60-second video showcasing your development process. Submit everything on here. Okay, cool. Really no other guidelines. Now, let's actually build the thing. So, I did a live stream like 2 days ago where I was going through how I'm gonna think about this and like what I actually want to build. Today I'm going to actually start building it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the new OpenAI ChatGPT o1 preview is what they're calling it. I'm going to use this new model to actually come up with a plan for my application, and then I'm going to ask it to build it. So I actually did this, and I thought the prompt I wrote was pretty good, so I'm just going to take it back, or copy paste it, and put it in a new one so we can actually see it fresh. First, let me read it out. I want to build a full-fledged content management app for my personal brand. Here are a few things I want it to do. I want to be able to upload long videos to it, whether they're stored locally or stored temporarily for each user session. Then I want to create a transcription for me. I want it to identify the key moments throughout the video. I want to identify good start and end times for these key moments with various lengths of clips the user's choosing. I want to select each one of these clips or the entire clip and create written content from it. I want to upload a source style pattern to match the written content to. I want to allow for up to 10 sample styles, save the sample styles locally or temporarily for each user. Help me come up with a plan to create this app. This will be a web application. Is this sort of thing possible to create using Python Flask for the backend and Vanilla JS for the front end? And if needed, PostgreSQL for the database. So the reason I included all of those is because those are like built in within Replit, so I wouldn't need to deal with too many other like programming languages or anything outside of Replit essentially. So let me make sure that was the actual one that I wanted it to. Video CMS. Okay, this is the Grimoire one. This is the ChatGPT one. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's ask it. So this new model is interesting. Thinking, laying out the plan, web app plan, laying out the groundwork, facilitating video uploads, crafting written content, integrating transcription certainly is a substantial but feasible project. Okay. Project overview, create a web app. Okay. Create a web app that allows users to upload videos, generate transcriptions, identify key moments, extract clips, and produce written content in various styles based on uploaded samples. Tech stack. Okay. So we can definitely do it with the stuff they mentioned. Let's see. So video processing, there are some libraries for it. Transcription, we can use OpenAI Whisper, which I guess is open source. NLP, I mean, I know it says this, but I don't understand why we can't just, once we have the transcription, why can't we just run it through ChatGPT again? And if needed, the user can input their own API key, right? Okay, high-level architecture, front ends, user interface for uploading videos. Multi-pane select for choosing key moments and clip lengths. Okay, backend API endpoints for handling video uploads, processing, content generation, integration with transcription NLP services, session management to store temporary data, database, store user data, video metadata, transcriptions, key moments, and style samples. Feature breakdown and implementation plan. Okay. Video upload and storage. Front end, create an upload form that accepts video files. Implement progress bars for large uploads. Back end, set up a Flask route to handle file uploads. Use secure methods to save files locally or temporarily for the session. Validate file types and sizes. Okay. Considerations. Implement chunked uploading for large files. Ensure compliance with storage limits and privacy policies. Video transcription. Upon successful upload, process the video to extract audio. Use FFmpeg for audio extraction. Send audio to a transcription service. Choose between cloud or local libraries. Store the transcription text and timestamps. Handle transcription async if processing time is too long. Provide feedback. Okay, key moment identification. The backend needs to analyze the transcription using NLP. Interesting. Okay. Map key moments back to video timestamps. Front end. Display key moments in a user-friendly format. Allow users to preview these moments. Considerations. Allow users to adjust or fine-tune key moments manually. Clip selection and extraction. Front end. Develop a multi-select pane where users can select desired clips. Allow users to specify clip lengths or use preset options. Okay. Backend extracts the video clips, stores them temporarily. Efficient processing. Okay. Okay, so overall, this all seems quite straightforward, if you ask me. Not that I could actually write any of this code, but I can at least visualize how this would work. Written content generation, interface for users to select clips for content generation, option to upload up to 10 style samples, backend, analyze selected clips to generate initial written content, use transcription corresponding to the clip. Okay, look, there's a lot of features here. Okay, database design, tables, users, if authentication is required, videos, transcriptions, key moments, style samples, generated content. Okay, this is pretty amazing in terms of how it's breaking down how to structure the project. Yeah, most of the stuff that I work with, or like most of the stuff that I've tried to use to, generate really nice code, it doesn't do it this cleanly, It's much more of like it just either blasts everything at once, or it just gives me all these like generalities that are not useful. Well, this thing is like really telling me like even the data structure, the data types, and not the data types, but like the names of the each thing and all this stuff. So it's pretty good. I like this. Okay. Design a clean and intuitive UI. Okay. Virtual environment for Python packages. PostgreSQL database connections, HTTPS for secure data transmission, sanitize user inputs to prevent SQL injection. Consider using background tasks for processing, load balancing, and expecting high traffic. Okay, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Potential challenges, large file handling. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work at all, honestly. Okay, so here we go. Week 1 to 2, set up the dev environment, implement video upload and storage, integrate transcription services. So this is a 12-week project according to ChatGPT 01 preview. Okay. Yes, I need to ask many more questions and get further clarification. So, I want to build this in 3 days. Let's heavily prioritize which features we can build in that time. I want you to estimate and break down the time required to implement each feature. Since we are using Replit, we don't have to deal with much deployment or server time. Alright, my man is thinking. Prioritizing key features, projecting timelines, reassessing priorities, weighting feature priorities, streamlining functionalities, pulling together clips, mapping milestones. Understood. Given the tight timeline of 3 days, boom. Okay, total available time 3 days, 24 to 30 hours. Day 1, video upload and storage, 4 hours. Task, set up the Flask backend to handle video uploads. Implement the front end uploading form using HTML and Vanilla.js. Okay. Store uploaded videos temporarily, e.g. in a uploads directory. Use simple file storage to save time. Okay, then video transcription, 4 hours. Extract audio from the uploaded video using FFmpeg. Can be called from Python. Integrate with a simple transcription library or API. Recommendation. Okay, nice. Save the transcription text. Day 1, 8 hours. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. This all makes sense. So let's just start with day 1, right? Like today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, the day after that is Sunday. So let's just try and do the stuff in day 1 that it estimates will take 8 hours. Let's see if we can do it in the next 30 minutes. 16x the efficiency. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Bitcoin 60K. Congrats to all those who celebrate. Okay, so before I start, I tried doing something like this the other day in Replit, and it just didn't work because it tried to build the whole thing in one. So let's break it down piece by piece. Okay. Implementation plan details. Okay, great. Okay. This is a great plan. I will be using Replit agent, an AI that writes code for me to write the actual code. The issue is that when I explain the entire project scope to it at once, it gets overloaded and tries to build everything at once, which inevitably breaks a lot of stuff. How should we prompt it to get started in a responsible manner while ensuring that we will be able to accomplish all of the goals of the app in due time? Prompted for one step at a time. Okay. Okay, this is a good start. However, I need to explain to the agent when I start what the project is that we are building. How do I do this so that it builds a basic framework but does not break anything? Maybe we can focus on step one. How would you speak to an AI agent? Breaking down everything. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell it I want to build a robust content management app that will have many features. To start out with, let's build a simple Python Flask application using vanilla JS that lets users upload video files. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. How would you finish this in great detail to begin the conversation? So I want to explain to it a little bit more what I want, but I don't quite know how to express it, so I'm just going to have ChatGPT do it. I'm not even going to bother with all the stuff that ChatGPT's telling me, like how to, yeah, like how to do this, you know. I'm just gonna let the agent start from here. Okay, let's start. Okay, so Replit agent is making Video Vault CMS. Let's see what that is. Alright, Replit agent, maybe we speed it up here a little bit. What's going on? Alright. Send a message to begin building with the agent. Okay, brother, I will do just that, sure. Okay, it's definitely giving me really long answers here. Longer than before, I think, yeah. Okay, I want to build a robust content management app that will have many features to start out with. Let's build a simple Python Flask application using vanilla JS that lets users upload video files. Okay. Add video playback functionality within the app. Okay, that's pretty good. Implement user authentication and authorization. I do want to do this, but I don't want to complicate things, so let's just do this. Okay. I love reading it. Yeah, I love reading the stuff that's about to happen, or like that's going on in here, because I really normally would have no idea how to make this work. Okay, so it's made the main.py file. Okay. Config.py, it installed Flask, it made JS, app.js. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have a video upload option here. So there is like an 11-minute video random thing I made earlier today. Let's see if it works. Error, file too large. Okay. Okay, so that didn't work because the file is too large. Okay, I wonder if it changed that. At least it gave me the error, you know, file too large. That's fine. I'm okay getting an error that the file is too large. If it's not too large, that's cool. It'll come in the uploaded videos. Okay, error, file too large. Okay, that's fine. I think at some point I had made a TikTok of my buddy Matt. Okay, TikTok 1. Nice. This is still way too large though. Okay, this one. This is a short TikTok. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, let's just tell it what I'm getting, right? I mean, this one, if it says this one's too large, then the app is completely useless. Because this is as small of a video file as you'll ever get. It's like a 1-minute video, like TikTok video, so. This one really should not be too large. If it is, then we're gonna have to scrap the app and start over with something a little more useful. Okay, upload video. Error, failed to fetch. Interesting. Let's tell it. Error, failed to fetch. Hi, let's see. The video is very small. When I upload a large video, it tells me that the file is too large. This is a separate error. Interesting. Now it's saying file too large. Okay. So if that's the case, then this is really just not useful. I've asked our team. This is so weird when it does this. I've asked our team to add more detailed error logging and make some adjustments to the upload process. Interesting. Okay. Let it rerun. But overall, I have to say that this new model that OpenAI just put out is pretty fantastic for stuff like coming up with a plan to write an application. Okay, this file is too large. Interesting. Okay, so this is really just not going to be useful. I'm going to have to kill this app. Well, okay, let's try one time to tell it, like, okay, files are every time just being, okay, less than 50 MB. It wants less than 50 MB. I can get you less than 50 MB, brother. Decent. How big is this one? Or how do I get info here? Dude, this one is what? Oh, that's the whole folder. Get info for the file. Okay. It's 125 MB. How is that possible? Come on, man. Okay, wait, I'm curious. What is this? 67 MB for a audio file that is 46 minutes. Okay. So maybe audio makes a little bit more sense for us to work with here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, audio makes way more sense. Because then what I can do is I can just make it so that people can just speak into my app, or they can just upload like an MP3 from their voice notes, and they can just talk, right? And if they can just talk, then they can just, you know, whatever, go ham into the microphone, and it can create the transcriptions there, and then it can create like whatever written content we want. It'll just start blasting that out right after it does the transcription. So maybe audio makes more sense. Okay. Is there any way to increase the limit? The limit for file upload. Most videos by default will be above 50 MB. Okay. Okay, I'm increasing the upload limit to 500 MB. Okay, that's nice, dude. Where is the video I just made, though? What? Oh, here we go. Okay, get info on this one. 302 MB. Okay, so in this case, it should be able to accept this video. Let's see what happens, my friends. You know, it would be cool if it accepts this, but the more I think about what I want out of this app, it might make a lot more sense to accept voice notes and then have like a built-in uh, like mic or chat feature, because if you're working on a personal brand, let's say, you might have a lot of random insights either through the day or just like, yeah, just like you just have random insights come to you, and you might not have the time to like write them all down or do any of that kind of stuff with it, but you might have like 10 seconds to just quickly put it into a voice note or put it into this app, and the app can just store all of these for you, and then like have like a little content bank, and then it'll just transcribe that content bank and create written content for you in like whatever style output that you want, right? Maybe that's the path for this kind of app, where you have, um, yeah, you either take like short form content, like short form video content, or you take voice notes. Ah, come on, dude. No such file or directory, home runner. Mm, okay, let's see. Well, alright, well, I mean, the thing is, like, no matter what we do, we're gonna have to take in some kind of input, and we're gonna have to do something with it, right? So, if it can't find the file or directory, there's something going on with the database or just it not being stored anywhere. Let's make sure the files are stored properly. Okay, cool. Restarted the Flask app. Okay. Well, let's give it a second here. Well, the thing is, it didn't give me the error file too large this time, so it might have resolved that. Let's see if it actually uploads it, stores it somewhere, and then um, yeah, okay. So it created a new folder, right, to store these things. So when it takes in the file, it should somehow process it and then upload it into this uploads folder. I guess that's why we have this check uploads folder thing. Huh. Let's see how the progress goes. Get videos. Okay, so this was the last request that we put in. Web view still has nothing. It's probably still just trying to process and upload the video. It's very interesting, right? Like, you would not imagine that if you're trying to build an app like this, you're just going to start running into errors around video uploads, right? Like, you just kind of assume that this is a solved thing, and that it's like, alright, somebody uploads a video, it's just there, you know? But I guess it's not. Wow. Okay. So it uploaded the video. Wow. Now I can play the video. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is incredible.
Ever feel like you're caught in a
Okay.
whirlwind? Like the
So
world's
it
on
created a
fast forward, and
massive
finding a moment of peace
player.
is about as likely
Should I
as,
turn on? Should I
say,
risk
training
turning
a
on the
room full
volume?
of puppies to meditate.
Right.
Okay.
Well, today's deep dive is all about finding that inner stillness.
Yes.
Okay. It's just taking a long time to buffer, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Worth the effort.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the trail map, so to speak.
Okay.
What are the key landmarks on this Vipassana journey?
Dr. Fleischman highlights 3 essential and interconnected aspects.
Okay,
Morality,
so this is
meditation,
working perfectly,
and realization.
right?
Okay.
This is great. Let's make this smaller again. Okay, great. This is working now. Let's make one fix. Keep the video player small and consistently the same size. Within the player, the user can choose to go into full screen mode if they wish. I'm gonna say will be able to, because it's already a part of the player. Like, I just don't want it to make any changes around the player. Right. Also, once the upload is complete, automatically display the video under uploaded videos. Remove the play button. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess the edge case. It's not really an edge case, but the scenario there is: what if there are multiple videos, right? Yeah. What if they upload multiple? I don't know if we want to allow that even, right? We'll have to think about that, but for now, I think what we have is fine. Okay, so it's still showing me my uploaded video. Okay, if I click it now, it displays. Okay, interesting. Now, okay.
Ever feel like you're caught in a whirlwind?
Okay, cool. So the video player stays the consistent size. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's available.
Bigger than that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dr. Fleischman often...
As a side note, this like back and forth conversation, it sounds like a back and forth conversation. I made this with AI.
compares it to hiking.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Ancient Indian
It
meditation
was
practices,
pretty
Oh,
insane.
wow.
including what we now call Vipassana.
It's true. Thoreau was drawn to the idea of living
Look at
in
that.
greater harmony with nature, both within and around him. And Vipassana really emphasizes...
Yeah, that's insane. That's AI. Okay, so that does the same thing. Okay, now what if I upload the other one, the little TikTok, the little ticky-talkie? Let's see what happens. DevTools. Something is happening in DevTools. Abort error. Play request was interrupted by call to pause. Makes sense. I did pause it. Okay, nice. Alright, cool. So we have now the second video.
So the Interchain Foundation, like, is basically the Ethereum foundation of Cosmos, right? They have a lot of money, so they raise. So the Interchain Foundation, like, is basically the Ethereum foundation of.
Fantastic. Okay, so we have a video upload section. This is great. This is great. We can now upload videos. We can upload multiple videos. It stores the videos for us. Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. Like, this is what we wanted to get out of day one, right? So let's go back a little bit. Let's see. Day 1, tasks 1 and 2, video upload and setup. Begin task 3 if time permits. Okay, so now that we have these videos uploaded, why don't we create a new tab? 1. Yes. 2. Yes. 3. Yes. 4. Yes. Let's make one change where if the video title is clicked while one change to make the video titles a collapsible list. No, why do we want to do that? Let's get the functionality going first, okay? Next, let's make this video upload portion no. How do we want to phrase this, right? Like, how do we want to design this, I guess, is the better question. Okay, well, let's just do yes, 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 and then it'll save it. And then we will at least be able to roll back here anytime we want to. If my internet allows me to. I don't know where my internet's at. Okay, I don't know what happened with my internet here. I am hoping that the live stream still works. And I'm hoping that it saved all my code thus far because it's not working quite well. Like, this is what I want. Please, my friend. Let us have saved this, please. Do I dare refresh? Yes, I dare. Okay, let's see. Preview REPL is a web application. Okay, connected now. Yes, 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 yes. What say you now, my friend? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So built the initial prototype, added video playback functionality within the app. Okay. Now, let's add a second tab. Great. Not even good. Let's now add a second tab to the app. this tab will be labeled transcription. We will have a drop down where users can select any of the videos that they have uploaded and receive a transcription of the audio from the file below. Okay, so let's now add a second tab to the app. I want to do this tab by tab, kind of piece by piece. Like I said, I tried this a couple days ago and it just didn't work at all when I tried to do the whole app in one. So, which I fully expected. I said it on the stream, and I still, I mean, that is clearly what would happen if we tried anything like that again. So, I am not going to do that. I am going to do it this way, which is page by page, tab by tab, bar by bar, line by line. Okay. Enough psychosis. Alright, it's a development server. Let's see. Did it already implement transcription for me? That would be pretty crazy. Okay, so I don't see a new tab for transcription, but let's see. Okay. So, it now restarted everything. It says the movie is still uploaded, but I don't see it there, right? So, interesting. Okay. Dev tools, error fetching videos. Wonder when that was. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let us do this thing. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the transcription today. I think the fact that we got video uploads working, I'm very happy with. I'm also pretty open to doing audio uploads. I think that would be cool. In fact, I think that would be more useful. Yeah, I think that would be more useful. But anyways, let's try this here. Okay. 1011.movie. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Choose file. 1011.movie. Upload video. Now let's see what happens. Let's see, and let's hope that the upload actually works. No, absolutely not. Error fetching videos, syntax error. I don't know when this happened or, what have you. But okay, please select the file. At least it says that. That's cool. Okay. No. Now the app is broken. When I try to upload video, it simply refreshes and removes my file upload. And okay, yeah. All right. Alright, it rebuilt. I'll try this one final time. If this doesn't work, I'm going to revert to the previous one and stop here and then try again tomorrow. Okay, let's see. No. Absolutely not, mate. Okay, now I see 2 uploaded videos. Do I see the transcription? No, it says no transcription available. Well, I don't know. Should we give it a sec? Let's wait for it to buffer and do its whole thing.
Ever feel like you're caught in a whirlwind?
Interesting.
Like,
okay. Huh.
So the Interchain Foundation, like, is basically the Ethereum foundation of Cosmos, right? They have a lot of money, so they raised money, I think, in Bitcoin and.
Okay, so they're both saying no transcription available. Interesting. Okay. Integrate video transcription. Okay. You know, these instructions right here, I think may be really nice. The way it explained them for me, I think it's pretty fantastic.
So the Interchain Foundation.
Okay.
So the
still no transcription available. Okay. What if I try this guy's way? ChatGPT's way. Okay. So let's roll it back. Roll back to here. Alright, I think we'll roll it back to here, and then tomorrow we'll start with the instructions from ChatGPT. I think this was a decent start. I don't mind where we're at. This is not bad. Also having connection errors, so I don't quite know what's happening here. Replit is out of sync. There we go. Okay. Dude, I don't know which one to keep. Sync to shared. Sure. Has it rolled back? I mean, I just want to make sure. Let's roll back again. Okay, perfect. Alright, since we're still here, let's just try this one final time. Okay, we need the OpenAI API key. Okay. Okay. Your authentication token is no longer valid. Thanks. Okay. API reference. Dude, just let me sign in. Okay, where do I get my API key? Settings. Project general. Oh, right. Oh, I don't know where to get the API key. There we go. Whisper. Okie dokie. You know, I'm just trusting these apps with my private keys. Now, I come from the crypto world, so like you basically just never enter your private key anywhere if you're in crypto. But with this stuff, I don't know how useful an OpenAI API key is, right? Like it might just be not useful at all. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, yeah, I guess they can access like my ChatGPT paid account if they want, Okay. Alright, let's see. Nothing so far. We are waiting. My man's implement audio transcription for uploaded videos. Okay, let's see. Run Flask app. Restarted Flask app. What do we do now? When was this? How many seconds ago was this? Yeah, I don't know, my friends. I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this thing has not been implemented yet. That would be pretty wild if it had just done that, right? Okay, so it has these videos here, but I don't see any transcription
So the
anywhere. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay,
Chain
doesn't have a
Foundation.
transcription anywhere. Okay. Okay. Add secret key. Thinking. Okay. Let's think. Let's build. Okay, it's thinking quite a bit here. So here, you can see in the console what's happening. Maybe some stuff is happening here, you know. No, it doesn't seem like anything's happening here on the console. What about in the progress? Progress is, yeah, I couldn't tell you. What kind of progress is being made. Seems like no progress is being made if I really had to guess. I don't see anything happening here. Nothing's happening, my friends. No, run. No, stop. No, stop. Okay, dude is just thinking. He's just been thinking for days. Alright, so I think we're kind of stuck here. I don't mind the start that we've gotten so far, but it would be nice to be able to get transcription. Like, dude, I definitely got the OpenAI secret key in there. Yeah, doesn't seem like this last thing happened 3 minutes ago, right? Yeah, so it doesn't seem like things are happening here. So we'll leave it as it is. I'm gonna roll back one more time to this last spot and just just get rid of the last couple things here, but we'll revert completed. What should I do differently this time? We'll tell you tomorrow. And that's a wrap. Thanks for joining, everybody, on YouTube. I'll be back again tomorrow. We're going to finish out this app in the next 2 days. Thanks for joining.